Hi, Taurus. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. A little smudge if you like. Here's your inkblot made in your name and essence we did earlier in October, and we have since flipped it for perspective possibilities. Feel free to take a screenshot so you can scry in your own time and terms for shapes and symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. Taurians, we will add on tarot and oracle, and as well we have the ghost tube here kicking for any audio additions that may inspire or irritate. Receive or release freely, of course.
Stalker.
All right, stalker. Taurians, you know the drill. You're welcome to join me to open or fast forward. You always hold the power. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Taurians, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Let's go. Okay, I feel like I'm being told what to do. I'm down here, like either I'm telling somebody what to do, or I'm being told what to do, and it's like, what did you do? Why don't you just tell me? What is this? There's a lot of things this could be. I'm not sure. I'm going to dive right in here and get your paranormal poker hand.
There's 4.
It feels like a leadership kind of thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like it feels maybe just taking the lead in your life. I'm also seeing hamburger meat. So I don't know if somebody is being a meathead or you can be a meathead sometimes, because now I'm seeing this is changing and like someone's like leaning back. So now I'm feeling like a boundary is being called. Okay, so I'm going to go with the ink as it's changing. So thank you. You're probably used to it by now. So this person or this portion of the Taurians is speaking to what it kind of looks like a witch gnome. So one or the other. Maybe somebody that's stepping forward to you and I don't know.
Stupid.
I don't feel like it's not a nice word, a word that I would use, but maybe that's your opinion of it, and that's okay. And you're telling them to go away. Like a boundary is being held, and I mean business. I mean business is how it's feeling. I'm also seeing an old school like pogo stick. Did you ever have a pogo stick or a pogo ball? It's one of the two. Taurians, thank you. Yeah. This boundary thing feels really well. When I wander back to the other rabbit hole of it, like where I'm just going to say it might be feeling a little stubborn. I might be a little bit of a meathead sometimes. But I feel like I'm also asking a question, like, anywho. Okay. Let's see what your paranormal poker hand here has. We have let go, navigation, no particular order, so you know the drill. If anything stands out to you, follow that first. Finding love, creativity, and elixir of life. These are your talismans that will kind of use as guides through this, along with the shapes and symbols. I'm at a standing desk. I feel like I'm playing air hockey. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing air hockey with somebody, and I'm seeing that in here. Also maybe pinball, or I'm at an arcade. Also something about like Hannibal Lecter, or is it Hannibal?
Late.
Hannibal, like that movie. Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know if it's a referee or maybe you're a referee about something. Because you're fair. Something about being fair. I'm also seeing, I think it's a goat or a lamb or a sheep. See, like all this wool and warmth. I feel like you carry, Taurians, like your energy is warmth. Somebody else might be complimenting you soon, and like it'll cause you to blush. It's sweet. And I don't mean that in a way like, Like, again, where you might have to be stubborn, like, no, why did you have to go and say that now? It's not what the reaction I was expecting, or the response. But I feel like somebody might just say something, and maybe it's in regards to finding love. They're going to compliment you, and it's might make you blush, might give you a little bit of a blush, and I like it. Okay, so there is okay, so that's what it is. Navigating, when I'm in like this navigating card, it's like if you were playing that, whatever this game is. And I think it's like the masculine, feminine oneness, or the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Mother, Maiden, Crone, this, that, and the other. Apply whatever you'd like. They all apply. It's like all aspects of you are watching, right? Human, higher self,
Qualified.
heaven. You are qualified to be in every role possible, right? The mind, body, soul. And you are watching this happen and this play out. There's moving chess pieces, the whatever those players are. Is it football or soccer? I'm not sure what it is. There's a trophy in this elixir of life, which also may make you blush. In whether you're receiving a compliment in regards to love and somebody would like to l'amour, or if it's in regards to karma, absolutely, and you have successfully understood the mechanics and dynamics of the density and divine dimensions. In this current moment, without holding them hostage to stay the same in the future, and without holding anything in like the rear view mirror of like, why didn't you do this? You know, I guess when you're looking and you're reviewing at sports thing and you're trying to be better, and you're like reviewing like maybe how people move, choices that were made. And I feel like that was very intelligent to do, but now I understand how it all comes together. Does that make sense? Like for some reason, oh, thank you. It's just coming together that way. You've let go of something. There's no longer a pinch on your past. There's no longer a pinch on your past. That's exactly how that feels. Okay, Taurians, moving on up. If I didn't say so already, thank you if you did. Like, share, and subscribe. And to all those who do support
Portal.
and or donate, you warm my haunted heart, and I'm so grateful for you. So thank you. I'm so thankful for you. So, and then I get like right distracted again back in your like, sorry, I'm just invested here. Okay, Taurians. Unseen over there. I'm just going to bring it down here because there's something going on here in the center, and I would like to take a look at. You know that dangly thing at the back of the throat, like, ah, that's, I'm seeing that. I feel very outspoken. Interesting, but kind of like in a Cheshire Cat kind of way. It's like I'm going to say careful, but it has a mindfulness about it versus a mischievousness. And it's speaking, it's like the face is like of a Cheshire Cat,
scared.
but that thing at the back is a phoenix. It's in the shape of a phoenix. And maybe if you are moving into something new, a new job, person, place, or thing, you know, those channels are always up to you. I'm just simply here wandering your aura like an astronaut. So thank you. You might be a little scared. It's the same with like the blush thing. It's like, I don't want to admit that I'm scared. I'm not scared. It's like going back to the thing. I'm not scared. How could you even say that? But I feel like I'm just very conscious about my words, mindful, because they are creating things. They're creating momentum that my mind, my mechanical mind, will begin to to machine into something. And you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot here as well. If those cards mean anything to you, you know the drill. Follow that first versus my earrings. And then unseen, the Two of Cups.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Sorry if the lighting. It's very early here today. Early in the morning, early in the evening, just about supper time. Okay, so if you are looking for love, and whatever it is that you're investing your intentions to, person, place, or thing, job, money, whatever it is, the doctoring's been done, but there's still to ensure that it like stays clean. Yeah, the channels stay clean, because there's absolutely, like, not only do you have like the Two of Cups there, but then you have finding love. I think the letting go in like talking this witch away, whatever the witch represents for you, it doesn't have to be a person or an entity, but it is an energy. It could be within the self. And you've had to, like say, no, I'm not saying this to myself anymore. And it's like I'm learning to be a little bit more cryptic with my consciousness words. And I'm seeing the Chariot as like the Cheshire Cat. I'm a little bit more, cryptic is the word coming through. I don't know how else to say that. As I'm maybe like detoxing from this.
Don't leave.
Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you're being given something. As you're navigating, you're constantly given, I feel like, opportunities. I straight up want to say opportunities, Taurians. Like, another one. Taurians. In solar opposites, when the one guy gets really stressed out and he has like goobers that come out, I think that's what they're called. I feel like if you're stressed, I want to say, or something is stressing you out.
Subscribers.
Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. One, da, one for my dame, one for the little boy who lives down the lane. There's something about giving a little boy, first of all. This could be your energy, it could be your son, it could be the sun. Okay, so in Baba Black Sheep, one for my master, one for my dame, one for my master, one for my dame, or one for the little boy who lives down the lane. And it's actually like the little boy that's the most important. The youthful energy. Maybe you're working on inner child stuff. Could also be, you might be an only son, or like the go-to with the mother energy. You might be receiving money from mother. Not that you have to be an only son or only daughter, Taurian. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I feel like some sort of mother energy is handing you, like, as the pentacle, she's handing you the sun. 6 of Swords. Okay. All right, Taurians, keep it on going here, because moving on up. There's a little bunny here. There, right there. No, I will take another one, thank you. 6 of Swords in the World just came up, if that means anything to you, and the Emperor. Yeah, I have a feeling like money's coming in. Whether you're making this money and or it's gifted to you. You might have like a girl boss. King of Wands is on the bottom. We'll take it. Okay, so there might be like a girl boss or a mother energy. Again, there's something about feeling warm. With the sun, the wool, blushing, I feel warm. I feel heat when I'm playing the game of this foosball or pinball. But I feel like if you're a gamer as well, or something along that lines, I just feel like you're winning at it. I feel like you're winning at it. The game of life. The game of life. Sorry, so you have the Six of Swords in the world. The Emperor and the King of Wands. I want to place the Emperor right here. Right there. And when I place him in there, it's like now these witches protect the Emperor. And the King of Wands is over there. Like if I was to take that thing and place it there. The King is protecting the Emperor who has the wool.
Karma.
There's something about like maybe two parts of some sort of, I want to say conflict. And maybe that's still being worked out. Some sort of conscious conflict or subconscious to conscious, unconscious, all the consciouses, apply whatever. There's something that there might be this conflict that I got to work through. It might even be between these two energies trying to assume the same role in taking over your world, designing your world. Which is funny because then I heard designing women, but these are very masculine cards, but that's not the point. They're masculine energy. So it's like how you can't have a king and an emperor assuming the same role.
Forward.
So how do we move forward? I do feel as though with the Chariot and the Six of Swords, some sort of monetary enhancement, gift given, earned. There's going to be, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Like maybe you're going to go on a road trip to kind of like clear your mind, or you might, maybe you'll go sailing. There's something about the nighttime as well. Like something might not keep you up at night, but it's like your subconscious state, your dream state. It's like a whole new world is opening up. As long as, and I don't mean to say like as long as, but it kind of has that vibe, Taurians. I can figure out how to navigate this partnership versus combat zone. It might be a little creative, actually. It'll be creative the way you come about this placement because it's within you. That's how it's feeling. It's within you. It's like now place like one here, the king and the emperor, and they're playing this game. But then this higher perspective of your heart, the higher perspective of your higher self is paying attention and going, how much damage are you guys going to give and take before you realize you're standing in your own spaces. You don't need to fight for the same space. Everyone's winning. Everyone's on the same team. That's how it feels to me. Closing out messages for Taurian. Thank you so much for being here, if I didn't say so already, for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights, and allowing me to be a guest in your wonderful aura. We're done. Okay, I can hear you. My nose is getting stuffy too, Taurians. I feel like you're going to have choices to go up or down. It's like the king wants to go one way and the emperor wants to go the other way. And I might feel a little divided on something. Liberation, the outlier. Whoops, sorry.
Jose.
No way, Jose. And then you have a nameless card here. If the artistry means anything to you. Yeah, see, even with that, I want to put that with the Six of Swords. Liberating myself from something and moving on. I feel like it's like moving on from this power struggle that's not a power struggle anymore. And that could also be with somebody here, the boundary being made. This conversation is no longer happening. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? You have figured something out. Some other part of your brain is lit up. Yep. There's something about the moon. So whether you're very, very mindful of any sort of
Angry.
illusions that you yourself have offered to yourself, or illustrations are coming through. It's quite a specific word, but you're liberating love and maybe just saying what you truly want. It feels ultimately successful. Like, not even ultimately, it feels successful. Like, you get the trophy, you get the son, you get the girl, you get the boy, you get what it is that you need and want. It's handed to you through the letting go and liberating yourself of something. I can't say what that is because I keep seeing the gameplay. But then I see like the quarter go down. You know, like if you're to put a quarter in a machine to play the game. I see the quarter go down and you're really the one feeding the quarter. Interesting, though, as soon as I said that, because that was like this way, then I saw myself putting a quarter in and looking through like a telescope, or is it like a submarine looky thing? That's what it feels like. There's all those rabbits. Somebody else might be working at a standing desk and circle. There's that Cheshire Cat feel again. Yeah. And Hannibal Lecter. See, because there's something like, if I recall, maybe it's just in TV shows or in movies, he talks in like riddles, and it's bringing me into like Rumpelstiltskin as well. So there's like some sort of catch, or being very clear. If
Rituals.
I'm asking others to be very clear with me so I don't get caught in any of their illusions or illustrations that they're asking me to focus on, I'm going to also return with that respectfully. But holy schmoly, Taurians, I hope this makes sense, as you are definitely lighting up something else. You light up my life. Until next time, bye, Taurians.